Right, hello back again everyone. I'm just up to the other day I decided to get a new set of milling mills. Anyway, my tool, I knew I didn't make a mistake, but I knew what I was doing. I've got an ER25 collet set, and the biggest it goes up to is 16 mil, which is what this is. So if I want to do anything bigger, at the moment the mills that I've got, the biggest I have got is a 16. But anyway, this was a good price, and they're all 4 flutes. The other ones I've got are 2 flutes, but it's got 4 bigger ones. It's got a 20, a 22, 24 and a 25. Well, the 20 I managed to just machine down a little bit of the shaft for a 16 again, which is, it's only a couple of mil off the outside really, so that's not a problem. But the big problem was with the 24 and the 25, which is can't really mill those down. So anyway, what I came up with was I got a piece of an old piece of roller, some roller off a bed or something, a machine bed or something, and I've machined it down. And what I'm going to do now is this. Now I've just finished doing this part, and that's an absolute perfect fit now for that. That's an airtight fit. That's to squeeze the air out to get that in, so it's a perfect fit. Just got to put some holes in, to put some grub screws in so they'll lock onto the flats. You can hear that's a good fit because it pops when it comes out, so that's a perfect fit. And then what I'll do is I'll drill this end and put the thread in it for my drawbar, which I think is a 12 mil by 1 point, is it 1.5, I think, something like that. Now what I've got to sit and figure out to do on my lathe is to actually machine this to a 3MT taper, Morse taper. So that's the next job. So we'll have a go at that, and then that'll that way that can then go straight up into my milling machine, and hey presto, I can use a big mill. Right, on to the next task. I'll show you another shot when I've done the next task. Cheers for now. Right, just a quick look of what I've come up with to get the right Morse taper. I'll just put one of my centres in here, held, and then line the, excuse me, trying to change hands, and basically that's about 2 degrees on the scale, 2 degrees, and then that way it'll follows that perfectly. Sorry for the shake, I'm winding the handle and doing everything at the same time. So there you go, that'll work perfect. And that's how I've got to do it. And here's one of the benefits of extending this tailstock. If I hadn't have done that, I could never have managed to get in there very well. I might have done just about. I might have just slid in there, but that's certainly a lot more handy doing it this way. Right, I'll show you when I've done the taper. Right, welcome back guys. I'm just about at the last pieces of this now. I've just got to put some little tapped holes in the here. See where we're lined up. just for the little locking rub screws. The beauty of these hanged chucks, hand tightening chucks, you can just put a little bit of pressure on the tapping thread. Let me just try and get you a bit closer, hang on. See what we can do here. Sorry for the shaking, I'm just trying to get you in the right place. He says, with a wonky leg on the camera pod. Hopefully that won't fall off. Where am I? Let's move that back a bit. That's pretty close. Yeah, the beauty with these is you can just put enough pressure on them, and then when you're threading, especially if you're doing it with the mill, if there's any stickage, they'll it will just slip and it won't grab and break anything. Absolutely brilliant. Right. Just keep finger on the stop button. Simple as that. Absolutely brilliant. Right, just the main thread to do. The big thread now in the top end. So I'll move the camera back again. Do that. Right, bring it back. I'll just set the drill up and everything. Right, okay. Set up. I'm only going to go down about 30 mil. So that should be more than enough. Both the tables are set up. Here we go. Now what speed will go on high 1, 6, 800 or low 3. Try high 1, that should be enough. Alright. And go for a smaller drill to start with. Go to a smaller drill to start with. Just reset me 0. That should be more than enough. Right. Blow that out. And we'll go back to the other drill. That'll be better. If not, I'll have to change the speed. Reset me 0 again. Right, let's see what happens. Right, better. I'm not trying to do it first go on its own. My dad always said oil was cheaper than steel. Right, now that's what I like about it. That's a bit too loose. Okay. Right down on that. That might be a bit too loose. We'll see if I can tighten that up a tiny bit. Try that now. Try that again. No, I don't like it, that is it? I think we will have to go for a bit tighter than that. Which you can do by doing that. Right, I'm going to do the thread by hand. I can't hold it tight enough with the chuck, and I certainly don't want to put it in a collet and risk breaking a tap, so easier to do it by hand. Right. Probably just on the limits of that hand chuck. That's not the end of the world. At least you can feel what's going on. Certainly don't want to break a tap in this now when I've got this far, because that'll ruin the workpiece and the tap. So it's best to sometimes go back to the old ways of doing things. Pull that out just to clear the rubbish. These taps are brilliant when they cut brilliantly when they're going all the way, and you've got a hole all the way through, because they push the bits out the bottom. But when you haven't got a hole, you have to keep taking out and blow all the rubbish out. So but it looks like it's doing well. Far off from the end now anyway. We're doing 30mm, so That's good. Brilliant. Okay. Awesome. I just want to put that up to a there we go. Right. There we have it. One tool holder, end mill holder. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I'm just going to put the grub screws in that and it's good to go. Thanks for watching. Right, one last thing that you might like to see if it does what it says on the tin. I'll just break this off. Right, I'll just check the thread. Perfect. Okay. Oh, remember, I think I made that for the job. There you go. Perfect. That should gouge out some steel.